Hello everyone, today, I am going to tell you about the innovative thinking power of our brain. Do you know? Our power of thinking does not have any limits, but sadly, many people use it only for their day-to-day activities, which they could use more and be innovative. But also some of us are very innovative. Today, I am going to talk about one of them. His name is Elon Musk. He is the founder of two biggest companies, Tesla Motors and SpaceX. He has made many new inventions for his Tesla Motors company. One of them is an electric sports car. He has been trying to make transportation as cheap as possible. When Elon Musk started his company, SpaceX, he went all the way to Russia to buy a rocket. But sadly, the rockets were too expensive. And so, he couldn't buy the rockets from Russia. He had some knowledge about rocket science, and so, he decided to make his own rocket with his friend, who is an aerospace engineer. They made their first rocket by investing a lot of money, but the rocket did not function properly and got destroyed. Then they made 2 or 3 of the same type of rockets with some minor changes, but still, they all failed. The 4th rocket was a success, but they wasted most of their money just for creating the rockets. The company was nearly going to shut down. Then, one day, he got an idea. He decided to make a reusable rocket which can be used 40 to 50 times. And he succeeded in making it. Soon, the company began to put satellites into orbit, and started to earn money from many other companies. Then he started to send resources and machines to the International Space Station. NASA asked Elon Musk to send their people to space for 1 year, for $2.5 billion in return. Elon Musk agreed. Because of this, he got enough money for working on other projects, like the interplanetary rocket transportation system, which, by the help of a reusable rocket named BFR, transports any object or person to any place on Earth, and also helps to put satellites into orbit. But still he is working on it, because, while landing, it makes loud noises which could disturb people living near the landing site. Besides that, he is working on the Mars colonization plan. This plan is one of Elon Musk's greatest plans of all. Elon Musk had started his Mars colonization plan because he thinks that in the next few years, due to overpopulation, people will not have enough land for growing crops for food and so will result to the scarcity of food resource. According to his plan, after 2 years, Mars and Earth will align while orbiting the Sun. At this time, SpaceX will have all the rockets prepared with resources and machines needed for living on Mars. The BFR rocket would be the rocket to transport most of the goods to Mars, as it is cheaper to continue going to Mars after putting satellites into orbit in space. Then again, we have to wait for 2 more years for the launch of the second group of rockets, which will contain humans. After doing that, people will stay on Mars for 2 years and then the people will send the rocket to Earth for getting more resources. Thankfully, there is no need for petroleum or natural gas to power the rockets made by SpaceX for sending to Mars, because the rocket will be powered by methane gas, which is abundant in the Martian atmosphere. This will make the cost cheaper for return trips from Mars, and the rocket would come back to Earth with sufficient fuel. If everything goes as planned, we can survive on Mars, and live there permanently. Okay everyone, the video you watched now showed how Elon Musk achieved many things by his innovative thinking power. But when he started to work on his innovative ideas, many of his relatives and friends discouraged him, but he did not take these objections negatively. Instead, he took them positively and tried to make further improvements. And now, it is our turn to be innovative.